Hello, and welcome to Inside, the show that will update you on the latest events and reveals what happens behind cameras and more. Running live every Friday with your favourite host, of course me, Dan O'Neill. On tonight's show, we will be inviting experts from the industry to talk about the night, but first, let's watch a clip of the highlights of the Oscars. Lights, camera, Oscars. The biggest night in Hollywood is back and bigger than ever, opening with Jimmy Kimmel getting to the stage Top Gun style. Everything Everywhere All at Once taking a lot of awards, including both Best Supporting Acting roles and Best Acting in a Lead role. And Brendan Fraser making his Hollywood comeback with Best Actor and much more during the show. And now please welcome our special guest, Nina Mendes. It's lovely to meet you.
It's a pleasure.
Perfect. Take a seat.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much for coming to the show. We
Yeah.
really appreciate it.
Thank you.
But what were your initial impressions of the nominees and the winners of the Oscars 2023?
Okay, well, since 1929, I think this year the Oscar was the most strong about diversity. So finally, the award is for the entire world, not only for the American people or
Yeah.
American professionals.
It's for everyone.
Exactly, it's a global award.
Yeah, as the way it should be,
Yes.
100%. But let's now have a look at the big moment of who won Best Film.
And the Oscar goes to Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
What a movie.
Yes.
What a movie. What did you think about Everything Everywhere All at Once, being the first film that has ever won that many awards on the same night?
Well, you know, I am in this industry for the last 34 years. I had a shot in about more than 12 different countries. That's the point. So imagine a lot of producers and the actors and the directors and the filmmakers around the world have some story to show. So that is what this film did.
Yeah.
You know, show a real life inside the lives, but bring the stories about your lives, like it's the same, your life, my life, and everyone's life. So they did very well, and then they bring the stories around the world, not stories about one peculiar country. So I think that's why this film is very special.
100%. Art is art at the end of the day.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
It's what's important. But now, another surprise of the night was a foreign film.
Okay, and the Oscar goes to All Quiet on the Western Front, James Bond.
Yeah.
There you go. All Quiet on the Western Front, being a foreign film, was the second film that won the second lead in most awards that night. But while usually foreign films win one award, why do you think international films are getting more recognition than in previous years?
Like I said, it's the time for with the technology opened the eye for the ceremony, the Oscar ceremony. They have to open the doors for the rest of the world. So this is a foreign films is amazing. They had a lot to say. So they have to open this because with a phone you can show stories, a simple phone. So they have to open the doors, and then now everyone, everywhere can see the Oscar and then can know about different stories around the world. Again, not only from America.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So like it's about life, it's about the world, it's about the global.
Yeah. And that's what it should be. It should be a global award.
Exactly, it's the most important. You know, since 1929, you can imagine how many professionals did films and never had a chance to get in there, that door, that stage, you know?
Yeah, 100%. It's what's needed now.
Exactly.
100%. But how did you feel about the diversity and the inclusivity represented at with the nominations and even with some of the winners at the Oscars this year?
Diversity is, I think, is again is about the technology. The technology have to open a lot of doors. Not only about the Oscars, BAFTA in England, the Irish one is
The IFTAs, yeah.
Yes, exactly. So they have to start to. Diversity is a magic for film, or theater as well. But for film, it's a magic.
Yeah.
If you can use this magic, you can capture more attention for the audience, and then the people is going to love it more.
And to have young, aspiring people to say, you know what, that's me. That's somebody who looks like me. That's somebody who goes on like me.
Simple like that.
That's what you want. You want stories for everyone.
Yes, yes.
But yeah. But now we're going to have a look at the emotional part of the night. But let's look at this winning speech.
My journey started on a boat. I spent a year in a refugee camp. And somehow, I ended up here on Hollywood's biggest stage. They say stories like this only happen in the movies. Dreams are something you have to believe in. I almost gave up on mine. To all of you out there, please keep your dreams alive.
Well, I think that was a beautiful and such a memorable speech. What did you think about it?
The same as what he said. Please keep your dreams alive. That is film. That's our life. That's what we have to do. So not only in films, in any category, in any career, keep your dreams alive. It's not about age, it's not about beauty, it's about your dream. It is yours. So keep it alive.
If the passion's there,
It's
it'll
a passion.
travel.
The difference about this speech, about the other ones before, that's because this speech came from his heart. Not only came from his side of talent or of an amazing actor. No, it's a human side. It's a heart. He worked very hard for this film. But not only him. You can imagine how many actors with a lot of talents like him is around the world. They have this opportunity. So keep your dream alive.
That's the main message we'll take today. But we're now going to take a little break now. Nina, thank you so much for coming here. But we'll be looking into more insights of the Oscars in our next segment. Thank you so much.